Trace, wake up!
What? Huh? What do you want?
Hey there, sleepyheads. Julia here for DNews. According to the National Sleep Foundation, snoring affects 90 million Americans, so you're probably not the only one sleeping on the couch tonight. When you sleep, most of your muscles relax, including those in your mouth, throat, and airways. If these become too relaxed, though, they can get in the way of your breathing. As you try to suck more air through the narrow airways, these muscles can vibrate, making sounds like an airplane or a lawnmower. Although it might be annoying to your sleeping buddy, snoring seems mostly harmless. Yet several studies link the nighttime malady to some pretty nasty health effects. One study, published in the journal Laryngoscope, found that snoring might lead to a thickening of the arteries in your heart. Snoring can also lead to headaches and even decline in memory. Not to mention, if you wake up your partner, snoring could get you into some relationship trouble. But is your snoring so bad you wake yourself up? Half of those 90 million I mentioned earlier might be suffering from obstructive sleep apnea. Apnea means literally without breath. Like the name suggests, this type of sleep disorder can cause the airways to completely close. Sufferers actually stop breathing when they sleep. This lack of oxygen wakes people up with a snort or a gasp. While waking up a bunch of times in the middle of the night leaves you tired the next day, sleep apnea can also lead to a host of other problems. One large study published in the American Journal of Respiratory and Critical Care Medicine found that patients with severe apnea have a 30% higher risk of developing diabetes than those with almost no apnea. Another study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine surveyed a group of patients for 20 years. The researchers found that even after controlling for smoking and other lifestyle factors, people with moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea were 4 times more likely to die, nearly 4 times more likely to have a stroke, and 2.5 times more likely to develop cancer. And lack of oxygen to the brain is never a good thing. One study published in the journal Cerebral Blood Flow and Metabolism found that the immediate effects of sleep apnea on the brain were similar to the effects of a stroke. Okay, have I scared you enough already? Sorry about that. But currently, one of the best treatments for sleep apnea remains the cumbersome CPAP machine. CPAP stands for Continuous Positive Airway Pressure. Basically, if you can't guess from that name, the medicine creates pressure on your airways so those soft tissues don't get in the way of your breathing. The exact pressure depends on the patient and is decided by a physician. But you breathe easier and pretty much stop snoring. While the whole getup includes a face mask with a thing that goes into your nose and another thing that goes over your head, it definitely helps. Some studies published in the journal Sleep found that using the CPAP machine improves blood pressure and even restores brain tissue after a year of use. So while it might be kind of awkward, it could actually add years to your life. So do you want to find out if your snoring is dangerous or just dang annoying? Well, there's an app for that, designed by researchers at the University of Washington. Apnea app uses sound waves to monitor breathing. The app acts kind of like a bat, emitting sonar to track breathing patterns. According to its makers, the app can detect sleep apnea as well as hospital tests 98% of the time. The app is only designed for Android phones though, so sorry hipsters, you're just gonna have to wait. We talk a lot about sleep on DNews. For instance, did you know anxiety messes with your sleep? Check out this video Amy did.
The psychological and physical reactions, the rapid heart rate, shortness of breath, dizziness, and sweating, can combine to wake you up and persist for minutes. This can start a cycle of insomnia.
And for more sleep videos, we have a link to our playlist in the show notes below. And please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single episode.